I have learned some things today. One, turns out that Deus Ex Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut has a pretty regular issue. It doesn't, or has a pretty regular bug where it doesn't load or doesn't allow the people to play the game. And I've looked up a few ways to try and solve it. And I'm going to be honest, me and computers, like I said, we just don't get along, and so I'm gonna have to take some time to go through that and figure it out. And it's just not worth putting off the stream today, especially because there's this other game that I actually have been meaning to feature and I kind of forgot about. But I love this game, and I'll absolutely do a playthrough with you guys, and we'll talk about how that playthrough will look. I'm gonna assume it's going to be at least, 1 hour or a death. And I can usually last a couple hours in this game. I like to play on a level that's not too hard. But anyway, this game's called The Long Dark. And this game is just beautiful and a little terrifying. And it gives you a very good understanding of, I don't know, a very good understanding, but it allows you to play a character that is you really are fighting for your life, and you have to take into account many human elements. And it's like you're fatigued, if I recall. It's also been a while since I've played, so there's going to be a few things. I know there's been some updates, and there's been a few things that how do I put it? This game, like I'm gonna have to kind of readjust myself and how to play it, and try to remember what I can do and can't do. I have not yet been able to take down a moose, though, and a moose has absolutely crushed my ribs. I did have that happen. One of the first real visceral experiences in this game was when I was just walking along and I heard a growl, and I assumed it was a wolf because that's all I'd really seen by that point. And I turned around, and what might have been maybe like theoretically like 10, maybe 15 feet away from me was a bear. And I pushed back in my chair. I ran backwards as the character. I rolled down a hill. I sprained my ankle, and it was all bad news. And I ran. I survived, but I had a gun in my hand, and I couldn't even think to point it at the bear. I didn't want to aggravate the bear, if I'm honest. I don't think it ran after me because it was like maybe even took pity on me. It's like, oh, look at that poor thing. Like, I'm not hungry. That's just sad. But anyway, so this game is it's beautiful. You're finding everything you need, and you have to plan to try and stay alive through being warm, wind blizzards, and we'll have to look at a lot of stats. And what's funny about this game is I'm not usually someone who can scroll through menus and be satisfied in a game. That kind of drives me nuts. But this is one that I don't know what it is. It always seemed okay. So yeah, I'm super interested in bringing this to you guys, and let's take a look. There. I think I decided that it would be you. No. No, No. Oh, maybe. Yeah, that would be it, probably. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I want to use my keyboard, I believe. I believe it's easier just to remember. I'll probably remember the keys. And let's see. Oh, sorry guys. There was one thing I didn't have set. Love this game. Alright. So there is a story mode to this game, and it really does let you, or kind of makes you go through the basics. And I kind of recommend it for anybody who's not experienced the game before. I've played it before, so the first little bit of Wintermute is a little blah to me, though I haven't gotten to the later parts, and I've heard there's some good parts to the story, so I think one day we'll do that. But I just love the survival mode so much. It starts you off in a random spot. You're salvaging for what you need pretty much right away, random time. Well, you can set it up if you want to, but I like the idea of doing random. I've turned my mic on, right? Yeah, I have. Okay, good. Alright, so yeah, let's take a look. Survival mode. We'll start a new game, and we'll call this... see, now, I haven't played past Voyager, I'm also honest. For new or experienced players looking for a balance between exploration and survival, wildlife is sparse but can seek you out. Survival elements are challenging, but resources are plentiful, allows for 4 active feats. And I have a feat, so I don't know, I should not use my feat, though I really like it. It lets you run faster a little longer. Stalker is for veterans, which I guess I should technically qualify as, though also how would I put it, I don't have, what is it? Oh, you know what, I might even be, the game may be a little louder here, actually. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's pretty loud. I would like to be able to listen to it like almost full volume. Okay. That seems right. Okay, let's try that. Oh. It doesn't change until you hit confirm. Let's try 50. Let's play there. We'll play there. Everything else here can be fine. I have that. Back to survival mode. New. And for veteran players, I'm gonna play we'll do one run on Voyager, and if it goes well and people enjoy it, we'll do another one on Stalker. Or if people want to, we can do another one later on. This is a game that I'm also willing to do a different run just for the fun of it with in a live stream for like maybe even we'll do a long 24-hour stream one day or something like that. But anyway, let's take a look. We will confirm Voyager. I'm gonna let them do random. I'm gonna be honest. I like playing as a female. It's just a preference for me. It's gotta be me. I'm not gonna activate my sprint. It hurts. We'll not call this Sandbox 1. We will call this. Yeah, okay. Robin's Hood, 1. Could call it Sherwood Forest, but save that for other days. Robin's Hood, 1. Robin's Hood. Yeah, we'll do number sign, 1. Yeah, accept. A mysterious genetic storm has brought your plane crashing down into the northern Canadian wilderness. How long can you survive? Let me know what you think about the sound, if it's loud enough. And also, extinction is the rule. Survival is the exception. Carl Young. All right. So let's see if I can remember. Oh, I don't. Oh, maybe I did. Or maybe they set that up to change. I mean, there's a chance I set my buttons. Well, this is, I think. I think this is put away. F put away. Okay. All right. Oh, I haven't changed those. Yeah, okay, that stat. Oh, there's a deer over there. Oh, okay. All right. So I don't have a ton of gear. What time is it? It's yeah, okay, so that little clock in the top right corner is the sun. So it is getting to be nighttime. I'm gonna want to find somewhere to be. That's a deer. Deers mean that there's usually no wolves around. And one of the things you can do in the game is chase deer into an area. And oh, okay, yeah, I thought we were here. We're by the gas station. That's exciting. Okay, picking up sticks is good for what do you call it? Your fire early in the game. Picking up sticks is going to be pretty important. Let's see. we're generally just going over to the gas station. I want to make sure there's no wolves around there. But we probably have enough time to explore a little bit around here. I'm gonna be honest, I think I want the volume of the game just a little louder because I want to hear when there's a wolf coming or something coming near me. And I don't have anything to defend myself. Wolf, that's not what I... Okay, I see. Okay, yeah. I just hear over there. No decoys. I don't know how to crouch right now, which is a little unfortunate. Ooh, and the hatchet.
Definitely.
That's exceptionally good to find. One of the things I sort of like to do in this game, stones I don't know that I really use very often, if at all. Oh, nope, not the thing. And you can't jump. Right. Searching trunk. Oh, this is just open.
I think I can use this.
That's gonna be good. You can also just look in the cars usually and see things. Oh, I got the back seat again. Okay, and you know what we can do here is in here, I can go options and do volume. Audio. Bring that up again. The sound was a little high for... Yeah, I'll go 60. I think that seems right. Confirm. Oh, that's not quite right. I want it to be exact. Just because. I don't know why. Alrighty, that's good. We're back. Alright, so searching in here is good. Oh, we got gloves, we got things. We're going to go into our menu soon. Apparently there's nothing ever up there or in the hood. Though, here's something I like to do. Is I go to the hood and open it up to let me know that I've searched it already. Is this is barricaded? Yeah. Requires pry bar. Don't know that we can get the pry bar anywhere. Oh, it's getting cold. I want to get... Oh, no. Back's not doing that yet. Come on. Go, damn it. Where? I thought there was a pry bar somewhere. Oh, it's getting close. There was usually one in the car. Is there something over here? I want to be able to crouch quite badly. It's important, I think, if I recall. Idea. I'm gonna have to bind that as soon as we can. I have a little pad that I think I switched up some. It's getting close. Don't know that I want to go that way. I know there's houses over there, but there's often wolves, and this is like just such a good place to be that I would like to be able to use it, but I think I'm gonna have to abandon here because I don't know that I can get into the gas station. I haven't been able to find a pry bar. I know there's that mountain range up there. Let's see. This door's locked. We know that. They're all locked. I want to go slow. These ridges. These wolves can be around here. I know the farmhouse, I think, is over that way. So we're started in the village, which is pretty good. There's a wolf that can, I think, run this path and go up there. I'm pretty cold, though I think I have enough temperature to make it to the house. And there's going to be plenty of houses along the way. I'm guessing, so this is actually somewhere you make it to in the story. And you meet someone, I think, called Grey Mother, was her name? And that's pretty much as far as I made it in the story the one time I played, or the time I played for a little while. In this game, it just like... It totally grew on me, but the survival element is more the thing. And I've learned the game really favors you for walking. It does, like, running is like sort of, you want to save your energy to be able to run when you have to, and do things you have to when you have to. Right? Like if I encountered a wolf right now and I didn't have stamina to run, then I could be in big trouble. Though I do have a hatchet, which is pretty good. That's a good early inventory item. With the time left, I don't know. Should we explore these houses, or Yeah. No, let's just go to Grandmother's place. I'm gonna be cold. I'm not really that
Great.
warm.
I can't feel my feet.
No, you know, you never needed your feet that much, did you? Yeah, we do. Lately, we use our feet a lot. I think all the time. Anyway, yeah. So there's a. Thought I heard a bark. One of that big house over there. A lot of these little houses have things. There's a good chance we'll find a flare gun or a gun somewhere around here. Up there's usually like a bunch of bunnies and maybe owl wolf up there. There's something usually in here. Oh, is that a pry bar? No, it's a stick. Alright, that's to use to sharpen things. Open door. And nothing, eh? Oh, lightly nothing. That's odd. Usually the game gives you something there. That's, though I guess I got the hatchet, which is actually one of the things I think you usually get there. Alright, well we made it to Great Mother's place pretty quick, but we're also pretty much frozen. And this should be just warm enough. Yeah, okay. We're only going up one, but by the time we look through everything here, and there's a lot of stuff that can be worth breaking down. So like breaking down curtains gives you cloth to help you repair your clothes. And actually, you know what we should do? We should do a quick clothing check right here. Do I have another hat? No. My hat? Okay. I have a jacket. I should wear that. I could have wore that sooner probably. No. I do have those. Alright. No extra socks. No other shoes. Alright, so the way that this menu will work is that there'll be a little thing you can do, or you can move the arrows left to right, and then you can compare the stats of the new clothes you get. I'm kind of numb right now, but you get to risk of hypothermia. Being out at night is like super duper risky. You pretty much just a high chance of dying. Though I think you can unlock a bunch of achievements if you play at night. Anyway, I'm gonna take a look at clothing, backpack. What do we have here? I have so yeah, they break it down into categories. So this is like things to start a fire, flammables, health packs. So actually, they let me start off pretty okay. These are to purify water, which I actually find using up early. Try to create situations where you get to utilize your time because they save you a bit of time when boiling water. Though time is kind of one of your biggest resources to manage, and that's it's funny. that's a funny parallel in my life. Anyway, yeah, let's see. Gonna go take a look at these are the clothes you have. This is it. Hang on one sec. There we go. Let's see. Wow, really? Just does that right away. Okay. So, you know what? I gotta start playing this game in windowed mode so that I can really the mic up and really go back and forth between menus and things. But okay, so the sleeping bag is really important. I have put it down and forgotten to pick it up, and that is bad. Oh, so you can hear that? Yeah, that is a blizzard happening. And if you're out there during one of those and you don't have really, really like top of the line cordings, hey man, how you doing? Did you get a lot of magic drafts in the other day? Yeah, so that's about the outside. Right, okay, so that's generally the menu. This stuff we can deal with later. This is like some crafting, which is kind of important. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Actually, I when you asked me about it yesterday, I also just I found out I just didn't have the energy to magic. Like my brain, I'd spent the day figuring out a bunch of things for YouTube and other things, but my mind was just at the end of it. I even shut down my stream early yesterday just because I was because I had streamed a bunch in the morning as well. Anyway, so yeah, I just got myself into Grandmother's house. And I'm basically just gonna search her place and ransack everything. I don't think she's around in or there's any non-player characters in this mode. I think in general, well, let's make sure that's turned down. Yeah, I think in general the game only plays. Let's take charcoal. Charcoal helps you draw maps. Oh, that's a little loud. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's funny. I find Overwatch has been easier on me in terms of wins and losses, and I find I can do more about my wins and losses than I can in Magic. Though I also started playing Hearthstone a little while ago, and it was kind of fun. All right, so you basically just want to search everything. You want to get in and out of all the cabinets, and you'll be surprised at what things you can look at. And actually, I need to take a second to bind my crouch key. Oh, actually, is it this? No, it's not any of those. That is that, which we like, and that. Okay, I like that. That's that status. That's run. None of those. Okay. All right, so yeah, we have plenty of room. Real quick controls. We need to have our crouch button down. What? What is all this? Isn't there a key button? There it is. I was doing it wrong. Okay, crouch left control. Well, it doesn't agree with me, whatever that is anymore. So we're gonna do this. All right. Drop decoy. You know, I feel like no, that's reload. Yeah, we could do this for drop decoy. Yay. Okay. Confirm. Crouching is really important. Oh, really? Hey, okay. Thanks for letting me know that. Let's check out display. I may need to add the brightness screen mode display number. Display ocean. Field of view. Interesting. No, eh? Interesting. Normal HUD. Yeah, that's surprising. Nothing in... Oh, you know what, actually? The thing about this game, actually, at night, it's like that. I should actually let you know. Like, when you look, well, let's take a look at because I was actually looking in menus, and menus are super duper dark. So if I'm looking at my stream, and from what I can tell, that's what I'm seeing. And at nighttime, it's like this. Ideally, what you do is you burn all your energy in the day so you can sleep at night, so you can see during the day. I also don't have a storm lantern, so there's that. And So yeah, okay. I think we've gone through all here. Yeah, you want to look underneath stuff. Oh, metal pail. So like when you get the right tools, you can break stuff down to repair things. And let's see, that's cardboard box, wilderness
This
kitchen.
stuff will
Alright.
come in handy.
So you can read books to increase skill sets, and you can do that during certain times. Like this would be a time I might actually read if I have, once I finish ransacking this place. And another thing I'll do is once I finish ransacking, I'm gonna sort my stuff and put it in certain places so that way I have easy access to it, and I don't want to be carrying too much because your things do eventually weigh you down. Alright. Some books don't have any valuable information. They are just worth burning. You know, no commentary there. Oh, no, not that one. Yep, okay. Is that a bullet shell? No? Okay. So I also, once I'm done searching everything, I'm going to walk around and break down all the curtains, like I said, for fabric. They break down the fastest with the littlest repercussions. And that's just, it's just really helpful to get that done so that you have a bunch of fabric. And it also increases your sewing skill later on in the game. Those might be better than my current gloves, which are also really crappy. It's funny. I mean, ooh, okay, that's probably better than what I've got in my current clothes. Let's see if I do that. Yeah, that's so all the arrows of the stats are go up to green, and I will wear that over that. Now the thing to do then is to go over here and check these two. No, it just goes down, so that's not really useful right now. I find some things once you get to know what is valuable as a item, it's worth breaking down the less valuable items. Oh, worn cotton toque. Ooh, rifle cleaning kit. That's something you don't necessarily need to keep with you all the time, but it's worth having, and having one nearby is always valuable. Always valuable. If your rifle gets too jammed up, it'll, what do you call it? I think it backfires. No, it doesn't backfire. It just won't fire, or your aim actually gets worse.
I'll take it.
Ooh, that's helpful. I need to repair that. I don't know if I have a sewing kit, and without a sewing kit, you cannot do repairs. So that's going to be another thing to address. Oh, a little sweater. Alrighty, we're going to be super duper warm. That's probably just going to turn into cloth. Oh, pills. Everybody likes pills. I didn't say anything. Nothing happened. I mean, we all need a little painkiller from time to time, don't we? Don't we? Come on now. It is getting really dark. I am not gonna be able to... It's so funny, it's like my instinct. I'm not going to be able to do a ton of breaking down, I think. Though I want to be able to get... oh, there's a sewing kit. There we go. I like to use the stack of papers. There is so many stack of papers here. It's like... I don't know if I really care about getting this many stacks of papers. Like, they're pretty good for a Tinder. And there's certain... Oh, don't get stuck in here. Don't you get stuck in here. Ah, you. The game does not have a jump. It is... Oh, I gotta break down this stupid chair. Got punished. Punished for being greedy. Alright. That's greedy over paper. Alright. Okay, so we've been in here. We have not been in the bathroom. It is valuable to take toilet water. Take all. Pretty much always take all. We may have to clean it. I don't think so, actually. Toilet water is usually drinkable in the game. I'm not going to tell you otherwise in life. Though I don't think I recommend it. Though, you know, it might be the new challenge. Hey, anything for the views, they say.
This will come in handy.
Yeah, not going to crouch every time, I promise. Eventually, I'll look under some... Really, huh? Okay, interesting. I wonder why I can see so much more. It's, the thing that seems to be happening is that, like, I don't have a way of like I can change the resolution, a display number, select which monitor. Yeah, no, metric, vertical sync, HUD, subtitles, language, field of vision, dampen camera monitors. Yeah, there's gamma maybe. Okay, let me take a look if there's actually, okay, back in quality. No. Shadow resolution. Yeah, I don't see a place for brightness either. Level of detail, light quality. I've entered here. Let's go back. I'm gonna do something real quick. Go back. Let's go back to game. I will sleep for 1 hour. Sleeping for 1 hour is so awkward. But it's fine, and we don't lose too much. Sleep for 1 hour. That saves the game. So once that happens, then I can exit the game and see if out of game I can change any of those specifics, but it doesn't seem to let me in game. Confirm. All right, options, brightness, right here. There we go. Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna just make it 100%. It's 150% lighter. It's at its lightest it can go right now. So that is yeah, like that's the best. That's there. Let's see if there's a thing in gamma. Would it be in display? Nope. Or quality? Maybe I could turn down shadow resolution. Let's try shadow quality. Oh, they're off actually. What am I talking about? So shadows are off, so their quality don't matter. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say. I've watched other people play this game, and what is it? They've also been told the same thing, and they've been told they've had to tell people to for them to turn up the brightness. It was the brightness thing that you adjusted 150%, but it's still a pitch dark. Yeah, I think I've heard a guy tell people to turn up the brightness of their monitors. I don't know if that helps. This was just what he recommended, but I haven't had that watching too many streams though. Let's take a look in game and see how it goes. Let's see how does it look for you guys now. We're not daylight yet. We're still nighttime. Wait till we get to daylight and then we'll see. I'm gonna see if there's anything I can do. Break down. Yeah. If I can break these curtains down, I need to get myself really tired to be able to go to sleep. And then and then there's a certain amount of tired I want to get to so that I can. Oh, you can see shapes now. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. So these are the curtains. It's actually really bright for me, which is quite funny, but that's fine as long as you guys can see. That's important. It does help me quite a bit though. There's an advantage to that, nonetheless. So yeah, we're gonna go around, break this cloth, try and get ourselves a little more tired, and so we're getting thirsty and hungry. But you can let your stats go down. Actually, let's do this. So you can let your stats go down here a fair bit. It's this little heart monitor in the bottom left. That's pretty much your life. When that starts going down, that's when you need to really start worrying. And so I find you can let some of this go down in relationship to this before you go to sleep. But once you're going to go to sleep, you need to make sure pretty much all the food and all the water is as high as you can get. Definitely the water. Food can be pretty close to like a little over half or a bit more, but you definitely need to get your water totally up before you go to sleep, or else you're probably not going to get to sleep through the night. But anyway, we want to get to the moon about there, and then get our tiredness to about halfway, and then we can probably fall asleep and then wake up in the daytime. So I'm just going to go break down a few more things. There's this towel over here. Break down the towel. And break this down. If we had a light source or could start a fire, though starting a fire I was about to say that we could do some sewing or do some reading, but starting a fire to do some sewing or reading is pretty useless. It's not the way you want to spend the fire time. Fire, you want to be making water or food most of the time. All right, we're getting thirsty now, and our thirst will start affecting our tired, which is kind of what I'm pushing here for. I'm trying to push our stats down a little bit so that we can get to sleep sooner. All right, I'll break that towel down. And we're gonna leave a lot of this cloth in this house. I find, hello. Did I find more rifle ammunition? Is there a rifle in here?
I would do anything for a drink right now.
I want a gun first. Fine, I'll get you a drink. I mean, we're not taking any kind of damage right now, so it's okay. And I think we've cleared out all of the curtains around here and the beds, so that's fine. And yeah, let's go downstairs and do the same thing. Keep breaking down the curtains. Keep breaking down. We're going to watch for our stats. If we ever start taking damage, then I'll start addressing. Like this is, I think they call this your condition. Once that starts, I'm getting heavy. Things are getting heavy now. Oh, yeah, wait. Yeah, no one's getting really hurt yet. Let's see. Anything in here that we can break down? I don't think so.
Starving.
Wait, over there? No, not yet. So, there we go. And break down curtains. This game actually has some really intense music tracks too, somewhere along the line. She is quite hungry. I'm trying to push her stats down, so see how tired's kind of going down twice as fast when I walk. So I'm trying to like drive her stats down so that I can put her to sleep pretty quick. I mean, that's, that could be taken out of context pretty badly. But anyway, we're going, okay, so now we're starting to lose a little condition, which means that I think we're at the point now where we can actually probably do all the things we need to. So let's first go through this thing. Do we have another jacket? We do. We will wear that jacket. And then we have a sweater. We'll wear that. Do we have something else? Do we care? Is this thing better? It has a better condition overall, but it doesn't have better stats, so it's not really worth wearing. This glove. These ones are... I think if we wear these on first and then we put these on... they're not better. They're only a little bit better in the water, but they're overall just not better. That's surprising. So if we ever go out in the rain, we might swap to those, but until then, we won't worry about it. Shoes, the same deal. Socks, these are the same, so we'll wear them. These ones are going to be a little bit better, so we'll wear those. Nothing. And I think we can put on another toque. Ooh, it goes less than the scarf. All right, so that's fine. All right, so we've done all the things we need to in there. And now we want to go to our pack, go to our food. I think we want to probably have this tomato soup first, I think. These we have to bash open, which is kind of disappointing. So I will have the soda. Soda replenishes a bit of calories and a bit of thirst, which is helpful. And I didn't see our stats there. Okay, but we'll probably have to drink more water. I will drink more water. Drink some water, not more. Alright, so that'll put our water all the way up. And then I think we want to eat this can. Yeah, that can is like the lowest stat that's easy to open. Actually, that actually gives us a bit of water, so I want to eat those later. Eat that first. So I want to get our food up enough so that when we go to sleep, we won't wake up really bad. And we may have to, we're still trying to find a can opener so we don't lose a ton of percentage of opening these cans. This can does, it's got a little pull tab, so we're good. I think we can eat this. I think that's good. Ooh, you know what? If we just drink this can of soda, that's 52%er. That'll put our stats up pretty much full. And I know where we're at in terms of the game, so I think it's going to provide us pretty well where we are. There's a good chance we're going to find the gas station. So here I'm just going to sleep for as long as we can. It'll wake you up once you're fully rested. So that will be that. It won't be for 8 hours, but we'll be right into the daylight, and you shall see what you can see. Woke up fully rested. Oh, it's not even fully day yet. It's early morning, so the light's starting to come through. Wildlife's kind of getting a little more sparse. I think we have totally checked this area out. I think, yeah. So I'm gonna stash some stuff around this house just because this is gonna be a pretty easy focal point to come back to. Sewing stuff we're gonna put in here. Oh, actually, you know what? We should do some sewing really quick. That button. Our jacket is just really, really beaten up. So you want to go into actions, repair, and we have a bunch of cloth. We got our sewing kit. Okay, yeah. There are going to be times in the game where I won't be able to see. That's going to happen. So that's just if we're ever dying, that's likely going to happen. But there's a good chance that we won't die. I've got the settings fairly reasonable enough that won't happen. But yeah, let's repair this cloth. The daylight. Yeah, that's surprising. That's really surprising. But I'm glad it's gotten better. Alright, so I think we'll have repaired that jacket enough. Yeah, 86%. It's good. I don't think this needs to be... Yeah, I really only want to deal with something in the 30% or lower, because if we get attacked, we would be absolutely screwed. And right now we need to use our time to kind of like get around. And so I'm going to put some stuff... I'm going to put all our sewing stuff we can that I don't need here. So that'll be here. Extra pair of shoes, not going to need that. Extra pair of gloves, not going to need that. Extra toque and hat, don't need that. I'll keep these gloves because they will be good in the rain if we do get caught in the rain. And it's sounding pretty gross out there, so we might spend some more time. We might spend some time reading right now, which is when it gets just really, really gross out, you can't do too much. But you'll read like an hour at a time, and it passes the time really quickly. All right, so that's the clothing. What's this? No. Yeah, okay, so we have a ton of cloth. I want to keep about, I think it's like 10 cloth as worth keeping on you. So we'll get rid of, was it 31? Yeah, transfer. 31 cloth. We could make some bandages, but we have 2 bandages. I'm going to put that stuff elsewhere. Okay, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna also now put, what is it, fire stuff over here. So anything related to fires that I don't think we need to have on us right now, we can put in here. Like we got a ton of paper. I'll just put this random thing here. We can put we'll keep 3 on us. So yeah, that's enough fire starting. And sticks out here, I think 15 is a reasonable amount to keep on you. And it's really easy to pick up more, so I'm actually not really worried. I'll just transfer all, because we'll just keep picking them up as we go. Take a look for tools for fire starting. Or do I just want to put tools in here? What are you? What is this thing? Recycled can. I guess I break that down for things. Yeah, we'll probably put stuff. Well, let's put tools in the same thing as firewood. I feel like that makes sense. We'll keep the hatchet because it helps us defend against wolves. Flares helps you to defend against wolves. We can put this in here because we're not going to need to clean a gun for a while. Sharpening stone, these things aren't the worst to keep on you because you're just kind of might run into using them. The can I don't think I'm going to break down for a while, and the gammo I'm not going to need for a little while because it's unlikely that they're going to give me a gun right away. Not going to need any recycled parts pretty much at all. I'm not looking into repairing any of my tools yet, and I don't have any high-end tools to repair. So let's take a look at, also a thing that's kind of good to look at is your backpack's capacity. So I don't like going out with at least I want to have about 50 half of my weight I can carry when I'm going out adventuring. If I'm going out for like a long adventure, like I've covered an area and I know I need to go back like from that area to a new area to like set up a new ground for a while or something, then I'll stock up a lot more. But anyway, I think we've got what we need to go take a look outside. Are we hungry? I think so. Yeah. Oh, we're thirsty. Okay, we can just drink water and we'll be fine. We'll find a lot of water in toilets. We're in a fairly we're in the like one of the only real like towns of the area. Oh, okay. Well, that's the firewood's fine there. It's where we want it to be. I didn't break down that. That's okay. I would normally put extra food in here, but we don't really have a ton of that, so I might as well just take it with us. Yeah, let's leave the house and get going. Alright, so we're in the town of Milton. And there can be wolves around this area, so you don't want to be going too fast, but you don't want to go too slow either. Alright, let's see if we can go in here. The Milton Credit Union. Milton Credit Union is usually, how do you call it, a little too... cardboard box. No, can't go in there. Oh, wool mittens. I'll take the wool mittens. It's a little cold usually. And also we tend to fill up on a lot of stuff in here. Though... Oh, okay. We're really actually hoping for a pry bar, because we found that the gas station pretty much right away. And the gas station is, to be a super stocked up place. It's got a bunch of food and a bunch of things you need to really keep alive in the game. Like the first hour, like where we are, there's a fish hook. The first hour, money is you just burn money, which I kind of like. It satisfies a part of me. There's a little, small part. Maybe it's a big part. I don't know. Sew it up. All right. So yeah, the game is being pretty generous. That's not a fun sound. It's the game teases you. It's like it constantly threatens you with things that aren't there. It's just the threat of the wilderness, of the elements, I guess, is really quite real. Because right? Skill. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that means. But this game does have a certain amount of skill, especially once you start getting into the shooting. Though it does supply a lot. Okay, work boots are really good. I like to do a full search of an area before I start checking my inventory, especially since I'm not really in any danger right now. We're in the daytime. I'm in a semi-warm spot. I found some already pretty good clothes. Checking around the toilet, praying to the gods, voicing God. Not needing anything there. Search trash can. Dignity only gets you so far sometimes. Yeah. And that's an interesting thing to say though. Anyway, we can analyze that another time. Oh. Locked pry bar. Hopefully I'll find a pry bar soon.
This stuff will come in handy.
Yep. So coffee's pretty helpful. Whoa. I don't understand my own emotes. There's a creeper. Right, that would be good. Fucking those guys used to be the best, or the worst. Kind of both. Kind of both. Give me coffee. Oh yeah, straight up cup of coffee. I know there's nothing behind me. I know it, but the game just it taunts you. I get some money or pills. Those could sometimes be in registers. Now you're just having fun, which is pretty much the point of being here. So thanks. I'm glad. Okay, so now we're gonna try and listen to hear the tumbler. Once you hear it, it'll click. And you gotta start going the other way and not go past it. Okay, so around 27, 26 or 27. If you go past it, it'll lock up and you gotta start again. So 27 or 26, 27. Sometimes they punish you too, like there's nothing in them. Come on. Oh, it's ruthless. Okay, so 29 or 30. I got that. We got it in one try. That's good. And
I'll take it.
money. Boots. These are really good boots. Those are like some of the highest quality boots in the game. They're like, I think is it mucklucks that you get that are just better? One of the only ones better. And yes. Nope. So yeah, Decibel Point, have you ever tried Hearthstone?
This will come in handy.
Fishing line, that's helpful. I find fishing to be really good in the game. It's a pretty good... Ooh, rifle cartridge. They're stocking us up on bullets. Yeah. It's funny. It's not as open as Magic. Like, Magic can offer you more in terms of the angles. But it's far more forgiving. And it's answered a lot of the problems Magic has in terms of just its draw elements and its mana issues. But they're still very different games. I'm not like all on board, but I do have fun playing it now.
I think I can use this.
It may be replacing my time of Magic. Like, I find Magic to be more frustrating than Hearthstone. Though I feel like a Hearthstone is going to be just as much of a pay to play. And it favors people who do invest the money, I imagine. Rifle cartridge. Liquor. Card box. Alrighty. There's going to be a mat somewhere sometimes that you can get. Oh, yeah, so we don't have a locker. This locker open? Huh. Alright, so we're done in here. Oh, I think so. Is that? Yeah. Oh, how are we looking for space? Wow. All right, so we picked up like basically 10 kilograms of stuff, but that's fine. We're just gonna keep exploring. Hopefully, there isn't a wolf like right out here. Oh, it's a blizzard. I should probably actually take a second and put on my good clothes. I think I got a bunch of them that I haven't totally updated. That's not one of them. No. That's not got any. That's not got any. That's not. No. Oh, maybe. Yes. You guys are just pretty much better all around, so we'll be wearing them. Yep, we definitely got better shoes, so we'll be wearing them. I don't know if we got socks. Nope. All right, so that set us up to be a lot better to deal with the outside. I think what we'll do is keep exploring. I've had a lot of technical issues, so we didn't get to really do the full like real hour review of the game, and so I'm gonna do this one until exactly 4 p.m. So I'm gonna run this for another half hour. I know it'll be a little bit over than the hour that I had initially suggested, but I love the game, and I would like to do it justice in terms of the fact that there were those other issues earlier. And now I think it's kind of ready. Ooh. Okay, no. more good. I'm looking for doors to these buildings. Some of them have them, some of them don't. I'm also trying to watch out for wolves, because there can be just wolves everywhere. Oh, look at the love. Alrighty, let's see. So I may not do as much breaking down of cloth in these places. Like I may end up coming back and doing that if there's a timeline that allows for it. It's just you can kind of do that every once in a while, and it's just sort of eat up time when you need to, you'll usually end up with enough cloth to supply yourself throughout the game anyway. Yep. And searching everything. I haven't taken a look at our stats for a while. Yeah, we're getting a little hungry, but we're good. Oh, wow. Daytime is already passing us by. Though I guess we slept in a little bit, considering for some time for how much I might want to be awake in the game. Cooking pot. I've never needed a cooking pot. We're going to have a lot of water soon, which means we'll probably leave a little water here, which I'm not actually really the biggest fan of, but I find... new sports socks. That's fine. Is there a medicine cabinet? No. Okay. Search fridge.
This'll come in handy.
Fresh lake fish, cooked whitefish. Are you edible? Alright, I'll take it. I don't know its percentage. Lake raw, 8%. I might be able to cook this right away and have it work. It might be like the next food we eat. Otherwise, we might end up just using it as a decoy or just dropping it so that it doesn't hold us down. Though it also, let's see, so this, if you see up at the top of our screen in the middle, there are these little like wavy lines. Those wavy lines are how stinky we are. And the more stinky we are, the more predators will search us out and try to eat us and the food we have on us. So that's the thing.
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
It's getting kind of heavy. Nothing happened. Okay, back. Nope. No. Okay, get up. Oh yeah. Learning new buttons can be occasionally confusing. Okay, so we have searched this house pretty much all the way through. I'm pretty certain on that. Actually, I should double check the count. Oh, look at that. I said double check the counters because sometimes I skip stuff there. You can break down toasters to... oh, look at that. See, there's just stuff everywhere in this game. I love that. It's a total search and find. Pick your own adventure. No, it's a total search and find kind of game. It's practically a point and click, but still, like, there's a ton of action. It takes a little while to get into it. Because like right now, we have to play pretty safe. I feel like actually I could probably defend myself. From a wolf, if one came about. Whew, the sounds are intense. I feel like I could defend myself from a wolf if one came about, but I also think it would not be necessarily pretty. You have to basically click on the weapon you're going to hit, and then click it fast enough to hit the wolf before... Oh, the milk's really good. Like where is it? Steamed milk. Oh, I have had similar things. My cat very much. He's a little jealous of the stream, if I'm totally honest. He does not love the amount of attention I have to give to this compared to the amount of attention he gets. Though he does enjoy the card games I play because it kind of gives him this space. I don't need to be moving around here so much, so he can lie down right on the desktop. And he likes the mouse pad I got. It's pretty thick, and so yeah, it covers almost the whole desk, which is pretty good. I like it. I like it. All right, so we've gotten a ton of stuff. We're actually good enough to where we might want to head back after this house. Oh, what? Okay, that's already open. And do a drop off, just because we may not even be able to. Like, one of the things that can happen is you get so loaded down that you can't run from a predator, and that's just that's basically death.
Handy.
the paper. More bloody paper. Don't really need the paper. Don't really need the paper. There we go. Yep. We've got all we need here. We're gonna go upstairs, I think. Or is there an upstairs? Yeah, no, there's this room. Alright. And then there's like, it looks like a back entrance. Yeah, you get a rifle, and it's totally bolt action, and the aim is a little questionable. You can repair it, and if you repair it and like to 100%, the aim gets quite a bit better. And your aim gets better the longer you play. Double check the... Yeah, if we make it to the huntsman's cabin, I don't think it's in this area of the game, but there is one. Oh, that fish is getting raw. We're gonna want to go to Grandmother's house, make a fire, and cook that fish. I think we should just put on all our best clothes again. All right, we're going here. No, we've already established that. Didn't find anything there. We did find something here, but it's probably just bad. Oh, this is better than the one we have. Let's wear that. Is this better? No. Is this anything better here? I don't think so. No. That sweater may be better in the long run when we were... there are... The wraps... No, we get placed randomly in a sandbox world. So we are in a sandbox environment. Each map is basically a certain amount of square distance, and I don't know them perfectly. I know some details of some parts, and the developers on this game are just awesome. They're constantly updating it, so pretty much every time I've played it, it's had something going on. So now that I'm doing a series on it, that won't likely happen, but they definitely do a lot of updating. The last animal that they added was the moose, I believe. They may have added something new, I don't know. And if they did, it may kill us. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, we're done in here. We're gonna get ourselves back to the house where we have everything stored, drop everything off, make a quick meal, and then... Cool. Yeah, see, we're kind of stinky, so that's like... I also don't want to have that on us. And it's harder to run. Oh, like, I don't know if you guys can hear the sounds quite as much as I do, but there's just like, there's a lot of intense sounds going on there. Okay, so here is where we dump everything fire related. That's going to be pretty easy. We will not need this many books, and these random books are the most annoying. We'll also not need probably any of this money. Though, yeah, it's just so annoying how it stacks. We'll use it here. We won't need any of these papers. We'll transfer all. Keep that. Paper matches, let's keep our highest ones, kind of like transfer all, and then, yeah, 3 things is fine. This is all pretty okay. Let's take a look at our tools. Did we get anything we don't need here? I don't think... Yeah, we can transfer all the ammo. These things take up such a little amount of space that it doesn't really matter. Get rid of these guys. And we're not putting cloth there. Food we'll put somewhere else. Medical stuff, we can keep all that. Alrighty. Yep. Okay. So... maybe we should build a fire first, actually. Yeah, okay, maybe I was wrong about what I just did there. Just a little wrong. Let's take some money. Pick both those. And some sticks. Transfer all. And we've got the matches we want to use. I've got the paper I want to use. I don't need a book, but I might take a book. Yeah, I've got books, okay. Alright, so we're going to go start a fire. Hopefully this works in the first time. I don't need accelerant, probably. I like using cash. So let's try not to use a book. Oh, that's an hour. 18 minutes. Yeah, okay, 75% chance I like our stances. We're going to start this fire. We got to cook that fish before it goes bad, because bad fish is just bad for you. It's just bad. So don't have bad fish. We also might dump some of the water we have, because that's probably taking up a bunch of our weight. That's one of the things I forgot to do is change our assortment in order of weight, because I can look at our skill sets by weight. I'm also going to turn on a fan, which I know is counterintuitive to the game because we are apparently cold in the game. Oh no, you suck, you. All right, nope. Stick, no, yeah, okay, we're doing it. Oh, not the wooden kitchen. Yeah, we'll do this book. The kitchen that's the book we can learn from. And I'm gonna clear the weather, or the air quality out here is still affecting being inside.
Come on,
it's pretty
little
intense. The humidity, and I think it's just out. It's got to be obvious. The smoke is affecting the overall weather. If you're not aware of what it's like in BC, though I'm sure all my viewers are. Alrighty, come on, fire. Come on. It's actually... Oh, there we go. Okay, this one's going to happen. Alright, so we got 11 minutes on that fire. We're going to burn some sticks. Add fuel. Okay. Now let's go back, and we want to look at the fire, and... Nope. What is that? What? That's weird. The game is not letting me. Okay, let's take a look at this. Where is it? It's here. No, I don't want to eat you. I need to cook you. It's not even letting me melt water, which is... I'm very confused by it. I'm going to take a torch, and then we're going to go start at the similar fire over there. I'm just going to take everything.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I know. Just make sure that we're burning all the stuff we want. I like to make sure I go through the right things. Maybe we can't cook in there. And start fire. What are we going to use? Come on, torch, yep. And cash. Well, I guess use that as one annoying book. Yeah, let's use the one annoying book. Alright. Start fire. 80% chance starting this fire. Alright. Come on, fire starting. This is using up quite a bit of our time, though that blizzard is kind of a thing we don't really want to be in a ton. I mean, we don't have to go far to find things, but being in a blizzard is a lot like being out at the dark at night, and that can just really, really set you up to die. You walk in the blizzard and you hear the wolf, but you can't see which direction they're coming from, and then they're surrounding you and you're dying, and that's not a fun time. I might have french fried when I should have pizzaed, and it's not a fun time. Alright, so we got that going. We're gonna add sticks. Add fuel. Alright, back. Stove. What is going on? Why can't I cook? What is happening? I can't... Oh, my longest record? I think I've made it the 100-day mark. Something around there. I can't totally remember. Though, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I cannot recall how to make myself cook. Like, it doesn't seem to, like, just... I remember you just being able to look at the stove. Okay, let's extinguish the torch. Put this away. And, like, if I looked in the stove, it would give me an option at the top. But that's not there anymore. Can I right-click? Nope. Right-click the stove. No. That's just really strange. If I go here, can I go in here? No. And if I go in my menus, like, I should also be able to action cook this. I should be able to cook this can, but I can't right now. And I don't know why. What is going on? Alright, you know what? Give me 2 seconds.
Legion, it's Adrian. Thank you for being here. And
Try. Let's see. They may have added like a whole new way of playing that I don't know how to do, and this could be hard. Yeah, no worries, man. Have a good jump in the store. I'll probably by the time you get back, I may have swapped games, maybe looking at different things, but I will talk to you when you get back. Thanks for checking out the stream. Okay, so we are still trying to figure out how to cook. I think it's got to be here in campfire, food, eat place. No. Okay. Gate campfire. Cooking pot. Okay, they have changed it. Okay. Alright, so you do need the pan. That wasn't a thing before. Oh, okay, and now I can add... now I can... Wow, that's a trip. They've added some stuff. They've done a good job. That's cool. 28 minutes until ready. So I want to gather... Oh, these are helpful now. Wow.
Does it come in handy?
Okay, so that's cool. I'm going to go campfire, cooking pot. And what else can we cook? I can melt snow at the same time. That's bonkers. Okay. Yeah, I'll melt snow. Just like a liter of snow. 36 minutes, 22 minutes, 31 minutes. Let's just add the sticks. And add fuel. There we go. That ought to do that. And I'm going to go put some stuff away while these guys are cooking, because we have a ton of stuff. The thing to do, I think, here is just put our extra food in the fridge if we have any. And what I like to do is take the stuff that's going to last the longest, and so I put it in condition, the other way, and I put the stuff that's going to last the longest in the fridge first. And that seems to be good. That's our food. This is going to last a while. I'm going to do food all in the fridge and then drinks in the freezer, just because then it's easier to go back and forth. Yeah, that'll go there. That'll go there. I'll put all the food in here, and then we'll just put some back in our... Anything under 40% we'll keep. So that's fine. And wow, we have so much water. Alright, so all the drinks go here. And we'll put... I like to keep at least 2 liters of water, 2 liters of water on me, so that should be fine. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Yeah, we can put the extra cans, because we have a ton now. Oh, canned food didn't get put away, because I thought it was something else. This is all still pretty fine to keep. That's brought our weight down quite a bit. And we still have some clothing to put away. So, that's still going. Let's go take a look at our clothes and put that stuff away. Okay, all the extra clothes we don't... Oh, actually, have I fully geared myself? I don't know. Boots. Yeah, 100%. Oh, okay. Ooh, we got some ragged wool socks. We might do some sewing in this period. And these are pretty good, too. Okay, so let's action repair. Oh, we're getting a little hungry, so... That's understandably failed. Also, things are finished, so let's go eat, get our food and eat. I can probably leave that water on the boil. Let's eat it.
Body's food.
Well, you're gonna eat. Look at that. All that work for that food. A little bit of food. Let's take a look here. What do we got in our food? Well, this thing is probably just the bonkers thing to eat. Though this thing is kind of low. It's running the risk. We can probably bash it open. We'll lose quite a bit of percentage, but that's okay at this time. Like I said, we have a fair amount of food, and eating is going to be just important enough. I think we can also go with the pop here. Though we don't have a ton. You know what, let's go with the soup. The soup will probably cover up all the calories and add a bunch of water, and then we can just drink water and we'll be good. Again, losing this little bit of sustenance from the water, or from the amount that we lose from bashing it open early. It's not good, but it's not the biggest deal either. Though ideally we find a can opener soon, and they're the easiest thing to overlook. Like, there could just be one right here and I just haven't seen it, and that can happen. I don't think we're doing that here. Okay. So, alrighty, what do we got? Do I have clothing still on me? I think I do. Right, clothing. Now let's do a few quick repairs. In terms of this stuff, not worth it. Nothing to do. One of those is going to be worth it. I can't remember how good this one is, so we might have to repair it eventually, but we might wait to do that at night. Same with that. This one, these are all going to be fine to get rid of now, and socks are going to be sort of the same. Socks are kind of the one thing I do want to repair, because these are going to be really good, and I think these are totally worth it. Actual repair. They're worth the repair. And we're getting close to nighttime. That, you know what's funny? That actually kind of puts us to a good wind down. Oh, 87%. That's perfect. Let's put these on, and then we'll take a look at these. 61, 30. All right, let's take a look at action repair. I feel like putting these up as high as we can. This will put them pretty close to top notch, I think. Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. That's awesome. And then we go to these socks. Yeah, and we wear those. And then we go, not worth it. Not worth it. And yeah, not worth it. Okay, so everything we have is worth what we have on us. So now let's go put our clothes away. Oh, we're getting tired. That's all pretty good stuff. Let's see what we don't need. Clothing-wise, we can put these extra socks away. Like, I might harvest some of this stuff over time, but I don't need to right now. Keeping the clothing can be better, because the game sort of stops generating clothing for you after time, because you've gotten everything. So using other things to harvest to be able to keep these clothes alive can be better, depending on where you are in the game. Okay. That was worth that. Tools. Do we have an extra sewing kit? No. That torch is we'll keep it for now. Those cans we'll put downstairs. The cloth I think we'll keep. Alright, I think that's pretty good. We didn't get ourselves down very much, though. We're still got a ton of stuff. Oh yeah, I haven't put all the wood stuff away. Okay, so let's go put the wood away and the tools that we don't need. So again, the fire. So we'll put this, yeah, we don't need that now. We don't need plug. Don't need either of those. Don't need the one stupid book. I'm gonna put away these guys. And you know what? Let's just keep some cash on us, because, you know, money. Just kidding. Just because it's might be worth burning at some point, and it's an easy burn. Yeah, okay, I think that's that. That's them apples. Yep. Yep. Your clothes have a certain weight when they're on you, so that also impacts your game, or impacts your ability to move. I think we're probably carrying a little too much fire stuff right now. Like, I'd probably burn through this book at this hour. You know, that's actually probably a good idea. Let's go into our book. Where is it? Where are you? Is it over here? Okay. So let's read 2 hours. I find sometimes if you read for too long, you can end up into a bad situation. Oh, really? You got to read for that long? Read for another hour. Okay, yeah. I got too dark to read, which is pretty much exactly where we wanted to get the game to. So let's take a look at our food. I think we can probably just eat the milk. Eat the milk. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. And then drink the water. Perfect. And then we're going to see what time it is. Alright, the moon's up. We could probably sleep through the night and, how do you say, start tomorrow fresh. That's kind of fun. This game does set up a lot of really good times to kind of like cut and go and start and do whatever you need, but we will sleep probably just 8 hours. I mean, we'll probably sleep till rested at 9, so yeah, let's do that. I like sleeping until rested. It's a personal thing. You don't even need to in the game, but I also really like keeping condition high because occasionally I get a little adventurous and I go too far. Go too far. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so we've woken up with, it's pretty early. Now, I'm not going to bother satisfying any of our needs because we've kind of gotten really close to the edge of when I was saying I was going to call it on the stream. So this seems like an appropriate time because really going any further adventuring would require us doing another kind of save. And I don't know that we really need to. So what I'm going to do now, and this is the way it's going to work every time I do a game review, is I'm going to cut it off now, turn off my stream. I'm going to upload this onto YouTube so that there's a YouTube, so that I start having the games that are in review on YouTube so people can check them out if they want to. And we can talk about the game. You can tell me what you think and what you like. And yeah, I'm going to play this one. I'll probably play this Life again. And it's I think I put it in the comments. It's either Until We Die, Beat It, which this one doesn't really have a Beat It, so probably closer to When We Die, or if we get bored of it and we're just, you know what, we're done with this series and we'd like to take a look at something else. I'm going to be taking a look at the Deus Ex issue, so that way, once we can figure out what's going on there, that'll be the next game we do a review on, but it's going to probably take a little bit to do figure out what's going on with that. Anyway, thanks for checking us out. I hope you have a good day, and I will talk to you guys. Well, actually, I'll be back online probably in about an hour. I'm going to be imagining I'm going to be playing some Overwatch. I watched some pros, and I had a really good time watching the pros, and so I kind of want to just practice some of what I was seeing, and it's just a fun community to play in. So, yeah, I'm stoked about that, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks a lot for checking us out.